don't say that. Don't say that. Diamond of the season. I needed this. I needed this! Like, this is the Benedict we wanted to see this season. Thank you. Thank you for this. So Bridgerton just came out and I watched it and I have opinions. I assumed that it would be fun to go through all of these moments and rank them with you. Obviously there are spoilers in this video. Do not watch this video if you have not seen Bridgerton. Stop watching this video because there will be hella spoilers. There will be so many spoilers in this video. Don't watch this if you don't want to be spoiled. You've been warned. So first let's explain what these tiers are. So we have Diamond of the Season. Diamond of the Season is, if this moment was removed from the show, I would probably go out and mourn the death of this moment. Like I would wear black all year. You know what I mean? Like this moment made the show. Like it makes me so happy that this moment was in the show and I was eating it up. I was sitting there with my popcorn, kicking my little feet. You know what I mean? Dearest General Reader is essentially like, I'm enjoying this. This is still a vibe. I'm still having so much fun, but it doesn't really reach the like, oh my gosh, yes, thank you for having this because this is all I will talk about for the next week. You know, it's still enjoying the vibes, but also, you know, having some discernment for the fact that better moments out there do exist. So nice no notes. This is a moment where I still like somewhat enjoyed it. Almost neutral moments, but it leans towards I enjoyed it. I should like to leave. These are moments where I'm like, are you for real right now? Like I'm really trying not to really trying not to judge, but also, and jail is exactly what it said. Go to jail. Go to jail. We did not need this to happen. We did not ask for this. Read the room. That is what jail means. We're starting off strong with Colin and Penelope in the carriage. And I'm going to put that in Dearest General Reader because I was eating it up. I was so excited about this moment. I really do love Colin and Penelope. Although I didn't love their season all that much, I feel like in season 3 they got Colin's character all wrong, and I'm trying not to hold that against them too much in future seasons because I want to be able to enjoy it, if you know what I mean. And so for me, I'm just trying to like blank slate my brain when it comes to season 3 and like just kind of view them as the couple that I believed they were seasons 1 and 2, okay? So Hyacinth, you truly only care about yourself. Diamond of the Season, I needed this to happen. I needed this to happen. Eloise needed to get humbled because I am so sick every single season of this being her characterization. Oh, woe is me, I am the feminist of the group, like, well, like girl, you can be a feminist and still care about other people and still hold space for the fact that other people enjoy things that you might not enjoy. And it's not a cool thing, I would say, to constantly be talking down to other people. And I think that Hyacinth's moment of being able to humble her and be like, excuse you, you're being rather rude about something that makes me pretty happy right now. Like, I think that she needed to hear that. And I really hope that the writers going forward after season 4 take that into account and maybe make her character a little bit more well-rounded, because I really did enjoy Eloise in seasons 1. Like, I think that I still enjoyed her in season 2, but by season 3 I was just sick of it. I was like, are you kidding me right now? Can we chill? So I'm gonna just leave it there. Will you be my mistress? Jail. 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 Man, read the room. Like, I've seen a lot of people online, like on threads, speculating like, oh, well, it's just what he would expect of the time period and such like that, but as a viewer, I'm just saying, read the room. That is not what our queen wanted to hear in that moment. And, you know, predictions for the second part. I have not read the books. Let me just be upfront that I have not read the books. I imagine that she actually is titled and this will all like clear up soon and they'll be able to ride off into the sunset and have their happily ever after. After all, would we be watching this story if they did not have a happily ever after? We know the formula. We know what to expect, and we are just waiting as the humble viewers for this to happen, aren't we? But either way, watching this moment, I was like, bro. I was sitting there like, bro, don't say that. Don't say that. It's about to rain. I want to put this in Dearest General Reader. Honestly, I love tropes. Anytime tropes are in movies or books, like some people would be like, oh, it's overwritten. No. Give me they got stuck in a storm. Give me there's only one bed. Give me the tropes. I live and breathe for the trope. I also loved the moment of banter between the two of them where she's like, it's gonna rain. And he's like, no, it's not. And then she's like, it's gonna rain. And then they're like, it's just mist. They're cute. They're cute. What can I say? The people trying to say they don't have chemistry, that's just not true. They're so cute together. I love them. The lake scene, Diamond of the Season. Diamond of the Season. I needed this. I needed this for a Bridgerton season. We have to have that scene, you know, where we get a little thirsty, if you know what I mean. We have to have it. It's what makes it Bridgerton. It's what makes it feel like, yes. I don't have words other than, yeah, I needed that. And to me, the fact that Sophie was trying to hide in the beginning, I'm like, girl, give it up. You already been making sound that he can hear the footprints on the ground. Girl, that was my heart and soul in that scene. Thank you. Thank you for being written. Violet Bridgerton, life is meant to be lived. Diamond of the season, queen! Oh my gosh, low-key though, but Violet Bridgerton slayed this season. I am just like, my heart is full because Violet Bridgerton came here to serve. She knew her worth, she knew what she wanted, and she went and she got it. Like, yes! I also love the fact that we have representation for women past the age of like, you know, like a little in the mom era, like still owning what they want and going and getting it. Like, I think that that's a really important moment of representation, and it was just really nice to see and see it done so well. Violet and Lord Marcus are just so perfect together. It's really nice to see her being pursued in a very respectful way by him, and the chemistry that they have in scenes together, like chef's kiss. Could not ask for more, could not ask for better. Like, they have so limited screen time that it's amazing to me, like how much they're able to portray, how the yearning that they're able to portray between these two characters in every scene. Like, my heart is full, my heart is happy, I am fed, yes. Violet Bridgerton, I am the tea, diamond of the season. Where else would I put it? You tell me, where else would I put that? Yeah, period. Francesca, Lord Kilmartin, and Michaela. Where am I gonna place this one? I don't want to get hate, but I'm gonna put it in I should like to leave. I don't know. I will say this, that the way they're portraying Francesca so far this season is kind of like bothering me, or I should say Francesca and Lord Kilmartin's relationship, because they had such a beautiful relationship last season where they had this very quiet love. This love that did not need to be proved to others, that was shared and intimate between the two of them. They each knew what love looked like between one another, that these are the ways that you display love for me, that the fact that you would rewrite some music in the way that I imagine, like, that is romantic as hell. Like, they had such a beautiful start to their relationship, and it's really unfortunate to me to see this start to play out as like he's unable to satisfy her, and that because it kind of lends to the belief that perhaps like the viewer might start to think like, oh, maybe Violet Bridgerton was right and that love must always be passionate, otherwise it's not real love. And especially the introduction of Michaela, it seems like Francesca is caught off guard in a way with Michaela that she's not for Lord Kilmartin, and that just undercuts the relationship between Francesca and Lord Kilmartin. Especially when you introduce this aspect of Francesca unable to be satisfied in the bedroom with Lord Kilmartin, it really starts to lean towards like she's never really been interested in men, and that just makes me sad for the initial love story. I'm really curious to hear what your opinions are when it comes to Francesca, Lord Kilmartin, and Michaela, but I will just say that's where I am right now, is reserving judgment till later. But during their scenes in season 4, I was just always a little bit like, why is this happening? So we'll see. Featherington head maid leaving. I think her name is Barley, I realize now. I'm gonna put in nice no notes. So I loved this moment. Honestly, actually I think there is actually a tile for the Maid Wars, but the entire Maid Wars concept I loved. I thought it was I thought it was a very much needed aspect to be introduced to us as viewers about this like sort of backstage scene behind all of the glitz and glam of the Bridgerton life, being able to see her know her worth. And don't worry, we're going to talk about the dresses later because I have a tile for that. Violet Bridgerton explaining what a pinnacle is. Nice no notes. Like, on one hand, I'm like, you're a mother. You should be able to explain something like this to your daughter, but alas, here we are. But also it's kind of like, is it funny? Is it comedy gold? I'll take it. I will take it. I mean, it didn't bother me when I saw it, but I will put up a Threads post here, which is also true. Like, this is also true. But also, I'm here for vibes. And my vibes say, yes, I'll take that. Benedict's fight scene. I will put you in Dearest Gentle Reader. I just love a good protective character, what can I say? And the fact that he's like fighting for the honor of maids too, like in that time period, I'm sure would have been like, what the heck are you doing kind of thing. And so I really just love how this shows Benedict's niceness, his nice qualities, his kind heart. Like, this is the Benedict we wanted to see this season. Thank you. Thank you for this. No. And this is the moment from the season when Lady Danbury asked to leave and the Queen's just like, no. Oh my gosh, where do I put this one? I honestly, I laughed when this happened. I'm gonna put it at nice no notes. While we're at it, the next tile is Lady Danbury and the Queen, and I'm gonna put this at, let me see, Dearest Gentle Reader. It was really, really nice to be able to see another side of the Queen presented in season 4. And I'm gonna say something sacrilegious right now. I'm gonna say something I should not say, but I haven't seen the Queen's version, like, what is it? Queen Charlotte. I haven't seen Queen Charlotte. I'm sorry to admit that. I know, it's no good, it's no good. But I've always just been a little bit, I know it's gonna be like a little heartbreaking and I'm scared of the heartbreak. I am probably gonna watch it though. I'm probably gonna watch it. If you want to see any reactions to Queen Charlotte when I watch it, let me know in the comments below. But Lady Danbury and the Queen is really nice to see, like, another side to the Queen rather than just, you know, being her diplomatic self. It was the more vulnerable side of her, the side that did not want to lose her friend, and to see like the strength of the relationship between Lady Danbury and the Queen, especially whenever the Queen said something along the lines of, we're not friends, you're my subject, and Lady Danbury goes to leave and the Queen's like, stop, I'm sorry. Like, how often would the Queen say sorry? At least in the setting of this show is going to be not very often. Lady Penwood, jail, jail, jail. I'm just going to put that there because we're all feeling it. Go to jail. We do not want you here. These are just the vibes. That said, the actress who plays Lady Penwood, Katie, oh my gosh, can I pronounce things? Katie Leung. Katie Leung is amazing in this role, which is why I can place her in jail. You know what I mean. Lord Penwood. Jail. Jail. The fact that he did not tell Sophie who her mother was, like he just kind of danced around the subject always. The fact that he hid Sophie's existence from Lady Penwood, because Lady Penwood is also entering this marriage with 2 children, you know, like it would have been, I feel like, okay enough for him to mention that, but I don't know. I you know how they say like there's always like the really, really bad parent and then the person that enables the really, really bad parent? I feel like that's him. I feel like that's him. You tell me in the comments if you disagree or not. Eloise. I should like to leave. Eloise, you're an angel. I loved you before. Do I love you now? 'Tis yet to be seen, unfortunately. That said, she is redeemable. I would love to redeem Eloise if you give me some good material in the next seasons. Rosamund Lee, jail. Oh my gosh, every time she was on screen, I was just like, jail. Get off my screen. Let me punch you in the face. I'm done with you. And honestly, this is another testament to the actress being very good, if you know what I mean. But I want to see her humbled. I hope something happens in the next part that really humbles her because I am tired of this girl. Like, Posey Lee, nice no notes. She was a sweetheart. She was trying to do the best with what she had and I liked her. I thought she was very sweet and funny. She isn't real. So the moment whenever Sophie is behind the door, her friend is trying to convince her to go inside and say hi to Mr. Bridgerton and tell him who she is. And she says he's looking for the girl in silver and she isn't real. I don't even know where to put this because it makes me mad, but it is the plot of the show. So I mean, I think I'll put this, so I think I'll put this in nice no notes because it is necessary for the plot to move forward. I will admit that. And I also think it introduces this interesting concept of who does Benedict actually care for? Is it this fantasy of a person that he met at the ball, or is it the real person in front of her? And I think that's the main conflict that Sophie's trying to navigate emotionally this season is she the actual object of Benedict's desires, or is it this fake person that she masqueraded as, that she pretended she was for one night? And I think that this is an important question for her to answer emotionally in order to feel comfortable going into a relationship with Benedict. So Sophie makes Benedict leave. So I found this post and it said, I think it's so hilarious that Sophie runs Benedict out of his own house. Like Sophie's like, get your own house. I work here. And Benedict's like, oh, okay, I'm so sorry. So I'm gonna say, dearest gentle reader, I just thought it was a cute moment. It also created a fun scene where Benedict does rush back to the house and such and lays the "be my mistress" on the table. Bro, read the room. Maid Wars, I loved this in the season. Like I said before, I think it was a necessary addition to build out and more fully flesh out the setting that Bridgerton does live within. The Bridgerton had made Diamond of the Season. I loved her. She was amazing. The fact that she encouraged Violet to go get her man, the fact that she made sure all the servants were out of the house on that day, like, she really went above and beyond for this woman, and I'm here for it. I love it. Benedict being blind AF. Dearest general reader, you know what? We have to respect the characterization is on point, you know? Like, I guess you are that dumb, but also open your freaking eyes. Like, you were looking at all the lips of the maidens trying to put it in your head about who exactly what. And you can't do this to a girl you're now kissing? Blind. Lady Featherington and the dresses. Jail. Jail. I can't believe you would do this. Because this is literally the equivalent of corporations saying, here's a pizza party. I think not. I think not. Pinnacle. Honestly, Diamond of the Season. I loved the conversation between Francesca and Penelope, like at the Bridgerton house. And I think it's really nice that Penelope is able to put to words more accurately like what she's looking for. It's because Penelope's a writer, of course, and that kind of makes it a little bit more understandable, the fact that Lady Bridgerton was not able to really put to words exactly right, you know what I mean? So I thought that was very nice, the conversation between Francesca and Penelope, but just the concept of that word continuing to appear, honestly, iconic. Iconic. I'm never gonna hear that word again in the same way. Iconic. Mrs. Crabtree schooling Benedict on consent. Let's see. My instinct was to say Diamond of the Season, but is it as good as all the other ones? Oh, it is though. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna follow my gut. I'm gonna say Dearest Gentle Reader. I think that this was a very necessary piece to the whole season, is having Mrs. Crabtree explain to Benedict that there is no way to really have a consensual relationship with a maid because there's always going to be that incompatible power dynamic where she will at some point or another, if she were to ever want to say no, would always feel that pressure of, but I need to, because of that class difference. And I think that was a very important conversation to have, especially whenever paired with the whole maid wars that's going on at the same time. I think that it introduced a level of depth to this season that I really, really loved. I always look for things that are like kind of like a cultural like stamp in time, and so I really loved being able to not only have like my cute fun little romance show, but also like think more deeply about the little chess pieces at play here. And I also think that Benedict did need to hear that, like to say you can't just fall in love with Sophie the same way you do someone in your same class, because someone in your same class at least has the option to tell you no. So I think that was a very much needed conversation to happen this season, so I love that. He did not include you in the will. Jail. I just don't buy it. It's not true. It can't be true, okay? Did you see it? Did you see it? You need to lawyer up, Sophie. You need to lawyer up, because I bet you are in the will, and I think we're gonna find that out next season. And I did not read the books, so of course I do not know yet, but who's to say? I think that it's a lie. I think that next season we're gonna find out. We are gonna find out. I think that either Varley is going to be part of the conversation there, where maybe she finds out and tells Lady Bridgerton or something, or maybe it's going to be, yeah, I think something's just gonna happen there. Something's gotta happen. Okay, my cottage. I'm gonna put that in nice no notes, because listen, I thought it was so funny that Benedict was just like, oh my gosh, a cottage coming up, and then this is not a cottage, bro, it's a mansion. I also just loved that little separation, that little pocket of time where Sophie and Benedict could just be themselves and nothing mattered. Oh man, beautiful. Chef's kiss. And that is my rankings for season 4. Should I also rank part 2? Let me know in the comments. Let me know how you perceived this season. I honestly loved it a lot. I didn't love it on the Farrell level that I loved season 2. I don't think anything will top Anthony and Kate for me, but I'm still enjoying. I'm still having fun, and what can I ask for other than a fun time? Also, if you happen to be a cat lover, I got lots of cute cat stuff and linked in the description. Please do support me in my art shop. You know, this is how I make my living. It's how I live my life. And if you vibe with any of this, just know everything is handmade here in my studio. All designs are painted by me. You know, we out here, we live in, we thrive in. See you next time. Bye.